Which vehicle's engine is filled with chemical propellants? Strong choice. Rocket is the right answer.
On which days of the week mentioned in the text will the International Space Station be visible just after 5 a.m.?
You chose Wednesday and Friday, and it is correct. After her 6-month stint on her current mission, how many days will Dyson have spent in space in total? You got it. Your choice 370 days is right.
How long had Dyson spent off the planet before her current mission to the International Space Station?
Great thinking. 188 days is the right choice. How high above the sky will the International Space Station be visible according to the text? Clear logic. Your choice about 10 degrees above the south-southeastern sky is sound and 100% true.
What roles has Dyson served as since being selected as a NASA astronaut in June 1998?
Valid point. Mission specialist and flight engineer is true.
On which expedition crew will Tracy Dyson serve on the International Space Station? Smart move. Expedition 71 crew is an accurate answer. What kind of experiments is Dyson conducting on the International Space Station? Shh. On track. Observing fire behavior and photographing Earth is the correct answer. For how long is Tracy Dyson expected to stay on the International Space Station? Correct. 6 months is the right answer.
Which spacecraft will be used for the return to Earth mentioned in the text?
Good thinking. Unimis 25 is the right answer.
Reusable spacecraft that transports people and materials to and from space.
Well done. Shuttle is the right choice. What did Dyson do to test her vision while on board the space station? Nice work. You chose she read characters off a standard eye chart, and it is correct.
What law of motion explains how rockets are propelled into space?
Nice selection. Newton's third law is the correct and valid answer. What is the main purpose of rockets as per the discussion? Well picked. A, to place payloads into orbit is the correct answer. The word has become a global village due to Dash missions. Great job. Space is the accurate answer. Government organization that oversees all space missions. Well reasoned. NASA is the correct choice. What does the payload of a rocket depend on? You're right. The type of mission is the correct answer. Space probes, which revolve around the object. Right choice. Orbiter is the best answer. Space probes which touch down on the surface. Solid response. Lander is a valid choice.
Which space mission was from 1997 too?
Perfect. Cassini-Huygens is the correct choice. Which space mission launched first? Good job. Your answer, Apollo 8, works well here.
Which space mission was in Pioneer?
Excellent choice. Pioneer is the right answer. Which space mission was in 1999? Correct response. Chandra Observatory is the most accurate answer. What's the Kuiper Belt? Nicely done. A ring of icy rocks, comets, and dwarf planets is a solid answer. how you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format.
Smart pick. Contact Narayan Chengda is the correct choice.